and Nicole, of course. As you can see down in that title, today me and Darius are eating Raising Canes. So we already took our thumbnail. Let's pray and then we can dive in. Father God, I want to thank you for this food. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I'm starving.
Me too. So to get this Raising Canes took forever and a day. We went there, the line was long, and then we were like, no, we're not gonna wait in the line. So we looked around for a different place.
The invited place we wanted to go.
And then going back to a different Raising Canes. What'd you say?
We were gonna go to a different place, and then we didn't find any places that we wanted to go to.
Oh yeah. We were gonna do PF Chains, but it was just too difficult.
Yeah. The PF Chains was, the signage was not where the PF Chains was.
No.
And then on the way to the second Raising Canes, we found the PF Chains. And it was like, why did they put a sign all the way over there? It was just too much.
So we basically rode in the car for an hour and
drove around
for nothing. Yeah, it was a lot. And it's about like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We haven't ate all day. Well, I had a beef stick in the morning, but that's it. So I am hungry. So you guys have been asking for it. Darius is here and finally doing a video.
I feel like I'm not saying anything because I'm just eating so much.
I know.
I was craving the Raising Canes. That's probably not the line was so long.
We're both like, well, do you want this? And one of us said, nah.
Right.
Back and forth, back and forth.
And then Nicole said, do they have onion rings? At Raising Canes? I said, no.
I was really craving some onion rings. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys what I got. I got a 6-piece chicken tenders, the meal, and then I also just got a sandwich all alone on the side. I think I tried their coleslaw. Coleslaw, I said coleslaw. But I can't remember how it tastes. Do you like coleslaw?
I think I like coleslaw from KFC. And that's it.
Every place is different.
What?
Do they have any like spicy dipping sauce, or is this the only one they have?
Right.
Oh my gosh.
To me, it's very...
I like this place, but it's so basic.
No, to me, it's very bougie. It's very like, no, we got it, and you're gonna like it. And that's, you don't have no choice, okay? Get what you're gonna get, and you're gonna like it. I don't care.
I guess people do, because the line was like,
It did. No.
from here to there.
It did show stopping. But, I don't know if it's show stopping. I'm here for it, though. But it's very much so, no. What you want is wrong. What we have for you is right.
They definitely have very good customer service.
Oh. No. That guy pulled the B-Love. He said, chicken, chicken, chicken! Chicken, chicken, chicken! I said, what is going on?
I wasn't expecting that. I was like, what?
I said, sir, anyways, can I get a 3? That man was talking at the speed of light.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, no, he reviewed our order. And I said, that sounds right.
Like, sure, yeah. It was so quick. But then, the guy taking the card was like,
right.
Super slow. like moving.
He was reading
slow.
back our order so slowly. And I said, well, dang, all the time we gained from having a quick order was lost.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what we're doing today
I don't know.
as our group activity. Yesterday was fun.
Whoa. Oh.
I made
Wow.
masks. You slept.
Yeah, fine. Okay, what were you? I slept.
Today I think we might go to the mall or I know they definitely want to do the gun range.
I'll be in the car.
You're not gonna do it?
I'll do it, I guess.
Have you done it before? Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm. I do what you got one. And dad, my dad.
Do you like it? Like, does it give you a rush?
No, because I'm not crazy.
It doesn't give me a rush. But I know some people say that. No, honestly, when I'm done, my hand is like shaking.
That's too much for me. No, it does not give me a rush. No, I'm not. I don't have adrenaline running to be going, oh my god, I'm shooting a gun. I'm very much so, good at it, but that's besides the point. I'm scared. I don't know. I only did it one time. I mean, no, I just can't do it at all. It's just too much. I'm good.
I think I want to vlog it if we can. Do you think we can?
I'm sure you can.
I don't know, because cameras and firearms, like, are they weird about that?
I don't know.
We are in Texas.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I was just trying to get more content out. Because, oh, you know what I wanted to do? But we probably can't because of, like, the spike that's, like, been going on. Have you ever heard of the Color Factory?
Mm-mm.
It's like a colored museum. It's supposed to be really cool.
This is what museum?
Color, like an art museum?
Oh.
Not like that.
I would been on video.
Not like that.
I said, what? A color museum? What?
No, it's supposed to be like.
It would've been
really,
canceled
really cool.
gold?
Yeah. Oh, it would have been over. It really would have been over. I would be
canceled?
I would be Tati right now.
I'd be on the bandwagon too. I'd be leading the hashtag cancel Nicole 2020. I said a color museum.
Yeah, I wanted to do.
What do you mean it's a color? They show you the history of the colors? I don't know what you mean. What? Give me,
No,
sell
it's
it to
like,
me.
okay, so it's like, basically it's a great place to take like Instagram pictures. Because have you ever seen on, it's mostly on Facebook that I've seen, but, because I don't think you have Facebook. But you know, like the pictures they paint on the wall, and then you like act like you're grabbing, like you're flying on a magic carpet, or you know what I'm saying? Like you sit, you don't know. Or there's like a whole bubble room, but it's like really balls. It's like abstract art.
I thought this is for Instagrammers to do like.
It's really, really cool, and I know you would love it if I showed you a picture. I'm gonna show you after this. But you have to call ahead and get tickets. I don't know how much it is. But I thought that would be cool.
Have you been there? Oh.
I was gonna go, but something happened. I feel like this sandwich is so dry. It's just literally a bun and some chicken tenders.
Where's some sauce on it?
Oh.
What?
Why do they, like, I don't know what's going on.
They try to say, yeah, we're gonna give you variety.
This is
No, we got
variety.
For you girls that want something different, we got something for you. Harold, bring out the buns. Harold, bring out the buns. I don't know why it's Harold. Bring out the buns.
They slapped it together and called
Right.
it chicken sandwich.
And so, see, we got some lettuce stretch back there. We gonna give them what they want.
Do you know where Canes originated from?
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
It doesn't say on this thing either.
I wanted to bring up all the drama that's going on. How do you feel about it?
It's a lot. Back and forth. So why don't you say it first? Let me finish that. If I'm gonna go in,
Okay.
I have to go in on my thoughts.
Okay. So, I've been watching some tea channels, and honestly, I don't know whose side I'm on.
Well, some people don't know what's going on.
So the drama that happened last year with Tati Westbrook and James Charles is getting brought up again, but supposedly Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson is like the ones that like instigated it and made her like put out that video and all of that kind of stuff. You know what? Yeah, honestly, you know what my honest opinion is?
What?
I think they're doing all of this because, like, I feel like it's a thought out plan. Like, they're all in it together.
Really?
I think they're like, okay, let's get together and
because James did not get the good end of that deal.
Yeah, that's true.
I would not be signing on to that project.
That's true.
Definitely, yeah, let's do it.
But I just feel like that's how YouTube is now for most people. Like, they're literally just doing it for the money and views and stuff, you know, and it's just all fake.
I mean, I guess.
That's what I think's going on. I watched a whole bunch of tea channels and, someone was going in. I don't even want to say. Someone,
You don't want to say who it was?
Mm-mm. Someone was going in, like going crazy, like, you're stupid and this and that.
Wait. I don't know what you're talking about either, so. Anyway.
I don't know.
I don't know why I'm eating so much. I didn't think I was gonna eat all my 4. I swear I only ordered 3. They gave me 4, so.
Did you didn't get coleslaw?
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
It doesn't come with mine. No, I don't want either. Well, what do they call it? I don't know.
I do have to say though, her setup was like very clear. It looked like this, like a TV show type of thing. I don't know. What is
You like the chicken sandwich? You like it?
Well, what I was going to do is just take out the chicken tenders and throw away the buns.
No.
Or maybe soak it in some of my hot sauce and eat it. Something like that.
Okay, I'm understand. Okay. So,
Let's hear it.
as you guys all know, first topic of discussion, Shane Dawson is my favorite YouTuber of history ever. Because in his videos, he just seems so genuine and whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So then, all this stuff comes out about him, and I'm saddened. I'm shooken. I'm saddened at the stuff that's coming out. Initially, my first response was to defend him because when you have a favorite YouTuber, you're just gonna say, well, that's it. Bye. No. You need to understand positions or you do the most for people you like. You'll be like, okay, well, let me try to do as much as I can to get this person off the hook. Mm-hmm. But if it was someone you didn't like anyways, it's very easy to be like, well, y'all should have seen the signs like I did. Mm-hmm. I knew it. But if it's someone that you really like, and all of a sudden something comes out, it's really hard to detach yourself from that person. So originally, I was like, because the stuff that I saw originally was like, what did I see that was coming out first? I don't know, because there was a lot. Now there's a lot of things that have been coming out, so I don't remember which things I saw first where I was justifying it. Because to me, my question is always, where are people at, or where were people at when things were happening? The thing about it is when I started following Shane Dawson was not what he was in what we're seeing now coming up. Mm-hmm. When I started following Shane Dawson, he was just not that. Mm-hmm. I always known who Shane Dawson is. He's literally the king of YouTube, the father of YouTube, whatever you want to call him. And I've always known who he was, but I was never subscribed, invested, or anything like that. Mm-hmm. When he was doing his comedy sketches, when he was doing his, he would make these movies and all this other stuff, that's just not the kind of content that I wanted to subscribe to. The thing about it is when I was younger, I think I did see him in blackface a couple times, as Nicki Minaj or something like that, but I didn't think anything of it because I didn't know the history behind blackface. I didn't know, I was so young to the point where I was just like, this is funny, whatever. Mm-hmm. He was dressing up as Nicki Minaj and I just thought, wow, cute, quirky. Because I didn't know, I wasn't old enough to even know what blackface was, whatever. And that's me now thinking about how old I was when I was watching those videos. But I never really even then I wasn't watching him. Sometimes I would just see his viral videos that he would make or whatever. But I wasn't invested in him. When I got invested in Shane Dawson's, when I started watching his videos on when he started doing, just before he started doing really big videos. Right when he would microwave dolls and stuff. He would do these weird microwave videos. That's when I started watching him. And then he started doing these docu-series things. So that's when right before the docu-series stuff, I got into Shane Dawson. And I was very much so into the content. I thought he was so funny. I thought he was so genuine and nice, the way, I don't know, just the way he carried himself on camera. He just seemed like he cared for people. The whole documentary series, I was like, wow, he's really trying to use his platform to help see the better side of people and stuff that we may not see normally. All this other stuff. I thought it was show-stopping. So then this stuff comes out about him saying inappropriate things or whatever the case may be, and I was like, well, I wasn't there. I can only speak for myself for as far as, why that was okay at the time. Mm-hmm. But my question has always been, well, the people who were watching him, why weren't they saying anything?
Yeah.
I just want to know that no way am I condoning what he was doing or whatever. I think it was wrong and horrible, the stuff that he was saying. But where was everybody at? Why was nobody saying anything? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying it as cut him a break because no one was saying anything back then. I'm saying I just want to know why nobody said anything back then. Why did we let this slip through? Why was this okay for him to say? Mm-hmm. I don't know. But then I was like, okay, regardless of whether or not people let it slide or not, you shouldn't have said it, the stuff that he said, because he was old enough to know
there's a lot of excuses that can come up. Nobody told him otherwise, or he was old enough. He used his pain and turned it into jokes, and sometimes those jokes were inappropriate. But the thing about it is he said in his video that a few people came to him and said, like, he had black people come, or some of his close black friends say, like, hey, maybe you should do blackface because it's detrimental and like it's harmful and you doing this is wrong or whatever. But he was like, oh, well, I don't, he thought, and they were like saying like you're being racist, and he was like, no, I'm not racist. So like people were trying to tell him that like the stuff he was doing was wrong.
But just not on this level now.
Of course, when your fan base turns around and says, "Hey, we're about to leave," or if we have one foot out the door, and one foot out the door also means your bills, your lights, your livelihood of what you've known so far. Maybe now you should start thinking about what you've been doing. So I think that's what happened. That's why it's so mainstream, and also the times are different. You cannot tell me that some things that you would used to be able to say back in 2009 and 10 is the same things you can say now, because we're just more educated as a population, I think, of what you can and can't do, what's offensive, what's not offensive, and like the history behind a lot of things. I feel like right now you can't take ignorance. I feel like right now if you were to say something ignorant, you can't just say, oh, well, I didn't know that was offensive, because I feel like you really know what is offensive and what isn't nowadays. But whatever. So originally I was like, where was everybody at when he was doing this before, and this? But then, like I said, he shouldn't have been saying the stuff that he was saying anyway. The stuff, if you don't know, he was saying like, there was like jokes about there's some words you can't say on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say anything. But just it was like there was a mixture of racist things. There was one thing I saw. I said, what is going on? He said he was dressed up as Amanda Bynes, I think, or like supposedly Amanda Bynes or something. And it was with his black friend, and I forgot her name, but she used to always put his videos. And he was it was like a quote. He was like acting like he was Amanda Bynes, and he posted it was on Instagram, I think. He said, "Black people are so ugly and disgusting, but I like this one." He was like, "I think I like this one," or something. And then and it was in quotes, and then he put like Amanda Bynes, like as if Amanda Bynes was saying that.
Yeah.
And everybody said, "Oh," and it had 55,000 likes at the time. And so I don't know. And obviously he was joking. Obviously it wasn't. It's very different between, even though it's still not okay. It's very different between joking about something and actually saying, like, if there was a voice recording of him talking about he doesn't like black people, that would be a different level. But him dressing up as Amanda Bynes and doing all that was a lot too. But like, why? If I saw that, I'd be going, question mark.
Right.
Like, so I just want to know what people are saying today. Either way, I had to unfollow and subscribe. And the reason why I did, and I don't usually like to jump, I had to take a long time to think about it, because I don't like to jump on the bandwagon with anything and be like, oh, well, everybody else is doing it, so let me do it too. The reason why I had to do it was because it just became too much. There was one time where he joked about Trayvon Martin. And I was like, okay, this is starting to add up. Like, it's different if you have one thing come out and you can forgive somebody for that, but it was just thing after thing after thing. And the Trayvon Martin situation, I'm over here thinking, okay, these were years and years and years ago. He's changed. And I'm sure, he probably has changed. But it would just have become too much. And the thing that people were just sending me video after video after video, and I'm like, okay, Shane, like, dang, you was doing all of this. Like, I was really rooting for you out there for the girls. I was really rooting for you that maybe you were just young and naive and you changed or whatever. And so, do I think he's racist? No. Do I think he made very bad decisions by doing the jokes that he did? Yes. So, and that's all I have to say. So that was that situation with Shane. And that's the reason why Tasha felt the need to come out with her video, because I feel like that she knew that this was gonna happen. Or she knew that because Shane is under fire right now she can come out with a video and it's easy to attack Shane now because everybody is. Yeah. It'd be different if the whole nation was in love with Shane and all of a sudden you come out saying, Shane said this and Shane did that and Shane and Jeffrey did this and they teamed up. Everyone would be going, girl, sit down. Yeah. You tried it. But the fact of the matter is now that he's under fire, now she feels like, okay, well, let me just join the rest of the people and say, well, add this to the list. He said this, he said that, but he also did this to me. So she might be lying. But I don't know. Anyway, I feel like I keep cutting off. What do you have to
No, honestly though, I haven't even heard of Shane Dawson until the I don't know, last year or
say?
something.
That's disrespectful.
I had no idea
Were you ever on YouTube and stuff like that?
like for makeup videos,
Yeah.
but not like that.
I'm talking about circa 2000 and like
Oh no.
15. Like he was really popular like in the beginning. He would just do like these skits. Back when skits were popular.
Okay.
Do you remember that time on YouTube? When people would make these comedy sketches? Like it was very like old YouTube where people weren't invested in personalities. They were like it was like comedy. It was
I just started watching like other things on YouTube other than music and makeup stuff. Other than that, no.
Well, he's like known to be like the father of YouTube or whatever. Because
When did you start?
Basically in the beginning. I think he was one of the first people to be monetized on YouTube when they first started. Because he's like him and a handful of other people obviously, but they were like the pioneers of what YouTube is now.
Really?
The fact of getting money and getting paid and doing this, whatever. Because when he started YouTube, there was no payment at all. When he started YouTube, it was, I'm doing these videos because I like to do these videos. He wanted to do these videos to what did he say? He's always wanted to make movies. He wanted to direct and do all this other stuff, but he was just doing these for fun, these videos, these sketches, and then people started to view them, and he was getting millions and millions of views, and then all of a sudden YouTube was like, okay, this is an opportunity. If these people are getting millions of views, we can put ads on this, and people can get monetized or whatever. He was one of the first people to be a part of that process of getting paid.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's why people say he's like the father of YouTube.
Oh.
But the thing about it is, usually most of those people who started YouTube then are not really doing anything now.
Mm-hmm.
Or they've either people have lost interest in them or whatever like that. He's one of the few people who still is getting 20-something million plus views, and that's unheard of for him to be one of the first people to start YouTube.
I didn't know all that deep into it and all that. So what, did Jeffree Star start at the same time as he did?
No, Jeffree Star started actually fairly recently. I think he started in 2015 or something. Jeffree Star was not on the map at all. He was not on YouTube though. He was on the map on like MySpace.
Oh yeah, MySpace. Yeah.
I don't ever remember him being on YouTube until recently.
I wanted to bring this up because I want to know if anybody else heard of it or you. I guess there's supposedly like a new MySpace.
I didn't hear about it, and I won't be joining.
I'm not either, but it looks like the same like layout and everything. It's called, I don't know, it's called something really weird, like something Friends. I don't know, but when I seen it, I was like, is this real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Isn't that weird?
Well, see, the thing about it is that's not my era.
No, not at all.
That's definitely not my era.
So you would have
that's
no
really
clue.
I remember hearing about MySpace when I was younger. Like I feel like the album was on it, but
Yeah.
I've never had a MySpace account. I've
Oh
never
my gosh.
been on MySpace. I wasn't with the girls when you guys were on MySpace. I was a cool maybe 8 years old when you guys were on MySpace. I was in elementary school. I wasn't. Yeah, MySpace was not. No.
That's not your
That's back when
thing.
you guys had these things called flip phones.
Yeah, notes. You passed around notes and flip phones.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I used to
Notes are
have
a thing of the past.
Oh yeah.
Like, did you guys really pass notes in class?
Yes. Like between classes, like, and with your crush, and it would say, like, you know, it really was like.
I really only thought that was in movies. I did not know that was a real thing. I thought that was just like something that they did in the movies.
No, that's actually.
And they'd be like, "Here, are you passing notes?" And then the teacher would be trying to go all big and bad and say, "Why should you read it to the class?" And now they don't. We just text each other. So.
Or you with now you
oh,
your
yeah.
generation has
For the girls.
whatchamacallit?
Watches and stuff, all this technology. One time I was messaging my friend. And
in
she was
class?
in class, yeah. Well, I was in a different class. I wasn't messaging her in class in the same class. I was in a different class and I was messaging her. And all of a sudden, it said, "Hey, this is Mr. Manley."
Really?
And yes, and I was like, hey, and he was like, "What you doing?" And I was like, "I'm in class." He was like, "Okay, well, Lexi is too." And I said, "Oh.
Can they even do that?
I don't know. He wasn't doing it like that. He was very like a leisure teacher. I knew it was fine. I didn't think I was in trouble or she was in trouble or anything. He thought he was being cute and quirky though. He took it over and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And because I had him later in the day, so I was just whatever. I was just talking to Lexi to see what was going on. I don't know. And he took the phone when we were chatting, and I was like, okay, you can give the phone back to Lexi now. It was just weird because all of a sudden it was just I was just talking to the teacher after, and I was like, oh.
I remember I used to get in trouble because I used to draw on my hand right here. I would think that it's like a tattoo or whatever, and my teacher would always be like, "You're gonna get ink poisoning." I'm like,
you know what?
I
I wish that I was the way I am back in school because I feel like some teachers really tried it.
I know.
And I'd be going like nowadays. I just be going like what? What? Like I just really let people get away with a lot of things. One time I was in Walmart. This was tried. One time I was in Walmart with my friends. I want to say I was like 16 years old or something. And this other group of kids who I didn't even know, this random group of kids was in Walmart doing a lot. They were doing like cartwheels. I don't know what they were doing. they were in Walmart acting a fool, screaming or whatever. And this employee, she said, "Hey, you guys need to get out. Stop causing a ruckus." So then I'm like, oh, good riddance. Good riddance. I'm over here trying to shop. And she comes over to me and my friends. She's like, "You guys need to leave." And I was like, why? What are we doing? She's like, you guys need to leave before I call the police. And I'm like, we're not even with them. She's like, go, I don't care, go, leave. If she would have said that to me now, I would have owned, there would have been a Walmart under my belt. I would have owned an establishment. Because I'm not associated with them at all. I have the right to shop in this store, whether or not you want to think that I'm. She just literally assumed that we were with them because we were kids. And I was like, we're not with them. Like, I don't know who that is. I'm not doing anything at all. I wasn't screaming, doing I wasn't doing anything. So why are you trying to kick us out? And I was thinking all that as I was doing the walk of shame out. And I said, I said, she's in authority figure. She's in authority figure.
So what were you shopping for?
I don't remember what I was doing. But it didn't matter. The fact that they just tried to kick me out because I was a kid. That is ageist, and we need to add that to the list of things you can't do in 2020. Because just because I was 16 does not mean I can't go and shop at a store at Walmart. I was really trying, and that lady better be glad I didn't have the mind I do now.
Is it in Milwaukee?
Yeah, I was in Milwaukee. I think it was the 27th Street one.
Oh.
So I was tried, and she better be glad that I was young and impressionable and naive when I was 16. Otherwise, I would have been talking to the manager. Me and the manager would have been having a discussion. Because I don't know if that means trying to kick me out, and I'm trying to give you guys business. No.
One time I was playing, we were playing with a ball in Walmart, and they tried to say something, but...
You were playing with the ball, like one of those...
Well, I wasn't. I was with a group of people that were playing with the ball. So, I don't know. But we're gonna end this video. How long is it? I can't see. 35, oh my gosh. Is that mic not plugged in all the way?
So,
that's
let's
awesome.
See. I don't think it is, if I'm being honest. Well, yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
Well, I think, because it won't let me push it in anymore.
Okay,
if
well,
it wasn't.
Let's just pray that it is, because there's something in my eye.
Okay, well, if it's not, I hope it's not in there at all, because at least they would be able to hear it still.
Oh, yeah. Well,
versus being half in and it thinks that it's working, but it's not, you know, and then there's no audio at all. That would be a lot.
Yeah. Especially what we went through to go get this. But we're going to end this off. Make sure you look on my channel for more videos with Darius, because I am going to be doing a Fashion Nova haul. He is going to be rating my outfits. So make sure you go look for that. And where can they find you at?
Gone with the wind. At this point, follow me on Instagram, Darius_Gaskin. My YouTube is just Darius, as you know. It's just one name, or Darius. Do I have? I feel like I had a third thing. Oh, I don't. That's it.
Do you have TikTok?
Not really. I do have a take for the girls. One time somebody messaged me and said, somebody messaged me and said, I'm just gonna leave this here. And it was a video. Well, don't go to my TikTok. I have an old TikTok. It's not really TikTok. I used to be on Musical.ly for the girls.
Okay.
For the girls.
I know what that is.
I used to be on Musical.ly. And Musical.ly was the old TikTok. So then when TikTok was created, they just transfer all the profiles from Musical.ly onto TikTok. So everything that you had on Musical.ly is still there.
So I want to see it.
So I have a lot of videos from when I was 16, and I was going like an empty dragon. And, and people send me them, and I'm like, please get off of my TikTok. Yes, they'll send me like a screenshot or a screen record video on my Instagram. Because I don't have, and the thing about it is the worst thing, I don't have a login and password to that Musical.ly account anymore. So you can just type in my name, and I think you can find that profile.
I was gonna say, why don't you just delete them? But you don't have it.
I don't have it. And also, I might as well just own up to it now. There's another Instagram page that I had when I was younger. I might as well stop hiding it and trying to figure out if people are not gonna see if people don't find it. There is an Instagram page for the girls. And it's from, I want to say when I was 13 or something. I just hated my middle school years. I don't like kids in their middle school years. We're just not. When I was in middle, maybe it was just me. When I was in middle school, I just was so annoying and I looked crazy and I thought I was just on top of the world. I thought I was giving the girls looks. Now looking back, I'm like, what was I wearing? What was I thinking? All of the above. But there's an Instagram that used to be mine, which I don't have the login and password to. That, oh my gosh, and I'm so scared to look for it. But it has one picture on there.
What is that? What is it?
And this is so embarrassing. What was I doing? Oh.
Wait. I want to guess. I want to say that it's, those hats that have the... the hats that have, like, you can stick... They have, like, paws and they're animals.
Oh my god, I had one of those. But that's not what it is. But I did that. That's really embarrassing.
That's what
I had a red and black, like, bear one that I used to wear. And I really did a lot to get my dad to buy it. I remember that. I said I really wanted it. And it was like $20. I said I had to have it. I can't believe what did I think I was doing? I don't know. Anyways,
you're just a kid.
I was a kid, but it was just so disgusting. Anyways, I thought it was really cute, and it was just not cute. Anyways, so it was a picture of me. My hair was out for the girls. It was out. It was just, I hadn't gotten it cut. I don't know what it was. I actually don't know what kind of beast was manifesting on my hair, but it was horrid looking. And then I had, okay, so you know how you go to McDonald's, and in the Happy Meals they have the toys. This is a long time ago because I guess like they were doing some kind of Shrek promotion, so there was a Shrek toy in my Happy Meal.
Okay.
The fact that I was saying I was eating a Happy Meal, that's how you know this is a long time ago. There was a Shrek toy in my Happy Meal.
Okay.
And it was a donkey. It was donkey, isn't it, right? Donkey. Wow, so clever. Wow. DreamWorks really killed it. Anyways, it was donkey. And I don't know why I thought this was cute. So I put the donkey in my mouth. It was like this big. It wasn't small. It was like a little figurine thing. I put its hind legs in my mouth. And I'm like this. So the donkey's in my mouth, hanging out of my mouth, and I'm making this weird face like with it in my mouth. And the caption is, "What? You got a problem with this?"
And that's your one picture that's out there.
Embarrassing. And I think I swear people send me pictures and it has a lot of like a lot more likes than I actually got before, so people are finding it.
Yeah.
That's just so embarrassing. I don't have the login or password to this. I don't know how I get it. It's just there for everyone to see.
That
and
is so funny.
And it says like, "What, you got a problem with this?" And I'm like, with the donkey in my mouth, like, what did I think I was doing? What is going on? That's so embarrassing. Oh, that scared me. You can take it. That scared me. But anyways, yes, it was horrible and disgusting. I didn't even know it was out until, like, I didn't know that was still a thing because I didn't even know that I had that Instagram. And people keep on sending it to me, and it's just at this point, like,
It's all out there.
Yeah, I need to go delete my Facebook.
Don't you have your old email or something? Whatever.
I don't know
linked
what
to?
my stuff is. I don't know. But I need to, yes. I have my Facebook login, but I really want to do a reaction video to the stuff that I used to do on there. Even though that's going to be the most cringy video.
Should.
I was a rowdy kid. And for what? I would always be singing and like just, I sang, one time I sang the national anthem on my, do not, please do me a favor, do not go on my Facebook. I'm actually scared because, and then I was off Facebook for a while, and then somebody, what is it? Broke into what am I trying to say? They hacked me. I said broke into my Facebook. They hacked me. And one time I went on there like after a year or so, and this is a long time ago, and they were messaging people in my thing, telling them, "Hey, want to make some quick money?"
Really?
Yeah, through as my profile, like want to make some quick change. And I remember seeing a somebody from my church. But at the time, somebody from my church that I had a friend on Facebook, and she's a grown woman, and I'm over here. Here I am, this 13, 14-year-old boy, messaging her saying, "Hey, you want to make some money?" And she was like, "How?" And they had this whole conversation with the hacker. I said, "I'm good on Facebook."
Did you message her?
I messaged her back. I said, "Hey, by the way, please just know that that wasn't me."
What'd she say?
She was like, "Oh, it's fine." I was a little worried. Like I was confused at why you were messaging me that kind of stuff. It was a lot, and I was like, at this point, they messaged Dalvin too. I went and made Dalvin's messages, and it was like, "Hey, let's make some money." And Dalvin was like, "Stop hacking my little brother, yo." Or something like that. He said yes. And I said, "Oh." And I was like, I don't even want to know how many more people they message. I'm like, I need to get off it. I said block, delete to Facebook, and I've never seen it since.
I've never got hacked on any of my stuff.
And all I know is that I feel like I need to change my number because somebody has my number. I get calls all the time, and they always try to call you from your home state.
Yeah, I always get someone always calls me. Well, just recently asking for this woman, and I'm like, you have the wrong number. Like, this is not her number.
I don't ever answer my phone.
Oh, I answer it all the time.
If it's not from if it's not from Ohio, I don't answer it because I know that it's a spam call. I think I like put my number in something. They sold my number to people.
Yeah.
So they always give me the 414 area code because they think that you're more likely to answer if you feel like it's where you live. I haven't lived in Wisconsin in 3 years, so they try to do that to be like, maybe it's my bank calling with a new number. You know, like no, I don't even live there anymore, so don't even try it. And I get called. I just got a call on the car today from Wisconsin, and I didn't answer because it's from somebody from Wisconsin. And everybody that I know from Wisconsin that I actually care to speak to, I have their saved their name in my phone. So
I actually got a call. No, I missed the call one morning. This was like, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks ago, and they left me a voicemail, and it said, "Hey, this is Sheriff so-and-so, you have a warrant out for your arrest."
They tried it.
And I called them back, and it was for that woman, that whoever, yeah.
Wait, they really call you when you have a warrant out for your arrest?
I've never had one, I don't know.
Hey, would you mind just turning yourself in? No, we have your number, yeah. Can you just come down to the police station? No, only 15 years to life. Only 15 years to life. You're good, girl. You're good. Come down here. Like,
I got that, and I was like shaking in my, like, I know that I don't have a warrant,
right?
But still, just like having it come to my phone, I was like, what is going on?
When they say, "Girl, we know that you stole them eyelashes," you better tell yourself in. Come down to the station now. I've been watching, for some reason I went to another YouTube black hole about scammers, and I just was watching a video today about a guy who scams scammers. He really kills it. He always gets scammed. So then he'll hack them because what they do, and this is really horrible. The world of scamming is disgusting. They'll target older women, you know, in their older age because they don't know they just comply with anything that they hear on the phone or whatever, and they'll get you to buy. So if you're listening to this, do not do this. They'll get you to they'll do all types of tactics. They'll be like, "Hey, the security that's keeping your computer safe. You know, you haven't paid us in X amount of years because you haven't paid because you're not supposed to be paying for it. And then they're like, if you want to keep us doing security, you have to pay all this back pay. So they'll make you put a whole bunch of money and they'll separate out these gift cards. So they'll be like, just go to Best Buy. And I'm like, how many people really think that this is real? They'll be like, go to Best Buy or your nearest Target or Walmart and go get a prepaid card and put $500 on this one, $500 on that one, and they'll separate it out. They'll do like $2,000. They'll like get 4 cards with $500 on them, then just give me the numbers of the cards and the pins. And I'm like, what?
Who actually?
But people actually get caught. Because I thought that too, but then I saw this guy who hacks the hacker people, right? He does it on purpose. Like he has his computer that's specifically for this. So what they do is they'll go on your computer and they'll control your screen. So they'll be like, let me just look at your thing. I saw one time where the hackers will make you log into your bank account information online and try to like wire them some money. And what they'll end up doing is when you're typing in the amount that you want to wire, they'll add a 0. Really quickly so you can't see.
Okay.
And then you press enter whatever, and then at the end they'll be like, sorry, we can't do refunds.
Wow.
It's very grimy and dirty. So this guy, he has his computer software where he'll hack their computer wherever they are in the world. He'll hack them so that he can see everything they're saying along with what they're saying on his screen. So he will be seeing these hackers' real names, their pictures. So the scammers will have their like
cameras.
They'll have their home screen, their face, their families, like 'cause it's their laptop or their computer, whatever. They'll have their home, they'll have their address everywhere. So or he can go in their files. He can do everything to find it. So he'll find these people's faces and names and stuff, and he'll call them. He'll say, hey, why do you hack people? And they'll deny, and then he'll drop their real name on them. He'll say, oh, really? And they'll say their real name, and then they get scared. Then they're like, oh, and then it's like, well, maybe I should talk to your boss. He named the whole organization down.
I want to see this.
Yeah, I just watched it this morning. And everyone they were going, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. And then one time he stole the money back from people. So after he does this, he never gets scammed, obviously. He never gets money to give money to them, whatever, right? But because he hacked these people's computer, he saw all the people that they had scammed before, and he went back and while they were doing a scam, he the gift card thing, he got the numbers of the gift cards, called Best Buy, and was like, hey, I am in on this scam thing that's going on, and these scamming people are going to try to retrieve this money from me right now. And so he did this whole behind the scenes operation to shut the whole thing down. It was actually really legendary. He really killed it. He got her money back. He had to do something. He had to buy a MacBook Pro.
And this lady doesn't even know that.
No, she doesn't even know. She doesn't know that this is happening at all or whatever. But she gave the money to the scammers, and he was behind the scenes calling Best Buy to say, do not take this money from these gift cards because it's from the scamming company or whatever. And what he did was he took the numbers because he saw the screen. He took the numbers, went to Best Buy and bought a MacBook on purpose. So he went to Best Buy online, because they're quick. So the scammers will be like, give me the cards and the pins or whatever, right? And then they'll try to use the money really quickly so that you don't realize that you just got scammed. Mm-hmm. So as soon as the lady typed them into the guy, the scammer, the guy who scams the scammers, bought a MacBook on Best Buy for worth $2,000. He wanted to go around to $2,000 so he could get the money and hold it. Okay. So because he used the cards quickly, it invalidated the cards when the scammers tried to use it. So he basically bought a MacBook, and then he did a refund, and then he gave the money back to the lady.
Wow.
But it was actually legendary and iconic, and he does it all the time.
Sounds like it.
He has a whole channel where he does that.
Does it show his face?
No, he doesn't show his face.
Well, I want to see what he looks like.
Yeah. Well, all the people, he blurs out everybody's information too, obviously, but he's really legendary for doing that. Because a lot of people get scammed, and I feel like that's just so grimy.
It is.
And they'll be really pounding you, like, if you don't want to get in trouble. Like, we have the IRS that's going to be calling at your door, or we have the police, if you have a warrant out for your arrest if you don't pay this. And these old Americans are going,
they don't know what's going on anymore.
So then they'll give these people all their money.
That's sad.
It is very sad. So I'm glad he's doing a good due diligence.
We need more of him in this
We
world.
do.
Well.
Anyways, after we had gone from all this thing to me having a donkey in my mouth to me being on TikTok for the girls, That's it. That's the end of the video.
That's it for this time. This video needs to get over 100K because I mean the stories are just.
I don't. This is the story of my life.
I like your stories, but we're gonna end this off here. Maybe we can get another story out of Darius on a different day. But yeah, of course, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Nicole, of course. I'm on Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook. It's Nicole, of course, with 2 E's at the end. I'm gonna end this off. I love everybody. I love you, and you. Bye, guys.
Peace.